These are top 5 things you may not know about Donald Trump. Donald Trump has to be one of the most controversial presidents of the last century. He has made many statements and done things that most people would find egregious. Yet, he is still the president of the United States. He is the only and may be the only billionaire president ever in history. He has amassed major wealth with the help of his father, who was into rental properties and real estate, and took over his father's fortune in 1971. And the rest is, well, history. Number 1. Trump was the owner of over 14,000 apartments in New York City by the time he was 27. This was from obtaining a small $1 million business loan from his father to start his investments early in his career. He owned apartments in Brooklyn, Queens, and Staten Island. Number 2. Donald Trump has had some of the most interesting court proceedings of any American president in history. He has been in over 3,500 court proceedings, 1,900 of which he was the plaintiff, and the other 1,600 plus, he was either a defendant or the case was dealt with third party. Of these cases, Trump has only lost 38 times. Some of his notable cases include the Miss America pageant against NBC and Univision, a class action lawsuit against the immigrant travel ban that he placed, and Donald Trump also sued a man because he wrote that he was a millionaire and not a billionaire. Go figure. Number 3. Donald Trump's sketchy executive order signatures, some of which include an executive order imposing a 120-day suspension of the refugee program and a 90-day ban to travel to the U.S. from citizens of 7 terror hotspots, which include Iraq, Iran, Syria, Libya, Yemen, Somalia, and Sudan. An order instructing agencies that whenever they introduce regulation, they must first abolish 2 others. What? An order moving the HBCU offices back from the Department of Education to the White House. What? And an order to reinstate the so-called Mexico City policy, which is a ban on federal funds to international groups that perform abortions or lobby to legalize or promote abortion. What? The policy was instituted in 1984 by President Reagan, but has gone into and out of effect depending on which party was in power in the White House. Number 4. Donald Trump was banned from Great Britain by British Parliament. In February, Donald Trump was officially banned from visiting Great Britain. A petition was signed with over 1.3 million signatures in order to restrict his entrance. The petition states that Trump should be allowed to enter the United Kingdom as the head of the U.S. government, but he should not be invited for an official state visit because it would cause embarrassment to Her Majesty the Queen. Number 5. It may come as a surprise, but Donald Trump does not consume drugs or alcohol. The reason being, he had an older brother who would always say to him, "Donald, don't drink. Donald, don't drink." And Trump, as a young boy, always listened and not once touched it. This was a staple for Trump's life, as his brother was an alcoholic and passed away due to his alcohol addiction in 1982. Trump says his older brother was a good guy. He loved him very much, and he had everything. These were the 5 things that you may not know about Donald Trump. For some of the fun Trump memorabilia seen in this video, please click the links below. Thanks for watching. For more videos, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and show me that you like it.
We got a couple bottles, we gonna pop some bottles, we gonna get faded tonight.